Welcome to the Guitar Resource Screencast, music theory and guitar pattern topics for guitarists. In this episode, we will take a look at 5 open position major scales that we can play and we want to become very familiar with. So we'll start with the C major. C major scale, and so we'll play this shape. So this is a shape you want to learn going up and down, and this would be C major. So that gives us C from this root to this root, 1 octave. Another approach is to take all of the notes within the position and play them from your lowest available to your highest available note. 6, major 7, just kind of moving up. Okay, till we get our top note there. Okay, so let's look at A next. And so notice we have the same numbers, the same relative group of notes, but the pitches are different. And now we're starting from A, going to A, and A is now our root. So we play 1 octave up. The shape would look like this. Okay, so you can play that up and back down. And then we will talk about playing the available notes in the open position. Okay, so here we have a lot of available notes in this area, and notice that you can play a lot of this in second position and shift back to first position when you get to this major 7. So now let's look at G. Okay, so notice we're still working with the major scale, and now we're working from G as our root note. So I will spell out the major scale here. 4, 5, 6, and the root. And we need this major 7 too. So root, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the major 7, and then the root. That gives us the major scale in 1 octave. And for this scale, you can, or this key, in open position, you can play 2 full octaves. So we will play an octave higher as well. And then playing all of the notes in the open position. Up the neck, we can practice this going up and down. And become familiar with the shape. So now let's work with E. So now our root is E. We'll play 1 octave. And now we'll try an octave higher. We can play 2 full octaves in this key in the open position. And now let's survey all of the notes that we have available in this position. Okay, so there we have it. And let's check out one more key area. We'll look at D. And so we'll start with 1 octave major scale. And notice that in this key you can play in second position, first finger on the second fret. So we don't have notes on the first fret. So there we have 1 octave, and then let's just survey all the notes that are available in this key area. And the open position. And since we are in a second position, you can pretty easily reach this note here, this A. And notice we wouldn't play this one necessarily because we have the 5th string open there. Okay, so those are 5 open position scales that you want to be familiar with. And I will just clear it out and rebuild so you can see how it's constructed again. And there we have the major scale. Thank you for viewing this episode of the Guitar Resource screencast.